Hey, my name's Jimmy Phillips, and this is Bakery Finals Football.
Oh, you'll be right, mate.
I'm here with Dale, Todd, in the break room. We like to have a few yarns about a couple old footy tales. This bloke's got a ripper.
So Wido, he has the job of boundary umpire that day, and he walks down to the boundary. He's been thrown in, you know, ball's gone down the other end, and they've kicked a point. So Wido, what he's done, he's not thinking, you know, he's not used to being a boundary umpire and all that sort of thing. Yeah. Classic Wido. He's got the ball. Instead of giving it to the player that's been asking for it, you know, here, check us the ball, Wido. He's gone and done a big barrel straight down the centre, and everyone sort of looked at him and said, you know, what are you doing, mate? And he's done the wrong thing, you know.
Before we get into the finals talk, me and the boys want to have a quick leg.
Oh, that's a good leg, mate. That's good stuff, good stuff.
Well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about football.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn, we're the mighty fighting horse.
Yeah, I think Hawthorn will give a really good run at the grand final this year. They've probably got the most talented squad, likes of Buddy Franklin up forward, with the mix of roughhead, some Rioli, some delicious Rioli, and you know your young Puopolo, the little bulldog I like to call him. They've just got every aspect covered on the ground, so I think Hawthorn will give a really good shot.
Oh, old Hawkers, old mate Buddy Franklin. Oh, I don't mind his sleeve. That's all right, you know. I think they got pretty good chances. If Rioli fires up, you know, hits the ground running, lays a few tackles, yeah, you know, I think they can do very well.
Hawthorn this year, I think, have the full potential to go all the way to win the AFL Grand Final, but there could be a couple of little contenders along the way. Players like Lance, Buddy Franklin, he's a Buddy beauty, and Brad Cyril Rioli. So, nah, seriously, I think they've got the potential to go all the way. I can't see too many teams stopping them in their tracks. They got the full package, you know. Defence, they got it covered.
We're the pride of South Australia, we're the mighty Adelaide.
Crows are going to bow out straight away. I saw a crow in the tree just before. He was hiding right back near the base of the tree. You know, he's hiding. He's hiding from the swans.
Swans up in the tree.
So Crow's come second, hey? Fucking unreal. Don't even like him, mate. Taylor Walker, fucking big ears, don't like him. Don't like the chances either.
Alright, Talia, not a fucking Rising Star nominee. Winner, not nominee. Yeah, I don't rate him. Bit of a hack. Probably did a good job earlier in the year, but look, the Crows in general, I don't think they got the firepower to make it over the line. I think they'll get knocked off pretty early on in the piece. I think it's all a bit taken for granted at the moment, and they're travelling alright. Home final will benefit them, but can't see them getting over the line. Yeah. So.
Cheer, cheer the red and the white, honour the name by day.
Yeah, I think the Swans will also have another big shot. I reckon it'll be them and Hawthorn in the grand final. The Swans have got a very talented squad. Adam Goods, he needs to fire. He's not delivering the goods at the moment. And they got young Sam Reid up forward, or Ben, I'm not sure. Sam, thanks Tom. Tom Wilson.
Tom Wilson.
Yeah, it was just like a sauce. Anyway, yep, the Swans have got a very good squad. I think they need Grundy back to win the flag. So hopefully they get through, or they will get through over the Crows at Amy Stadium this week. So the Swannies, they'll be up there.
Sydney Swans.
Whoa.
Lost that guy down back, what's his name? Grundy.
Robert's top.
Ugly
Can't say that was
Don't like their chances either, mate. No chance. You heard it here first.
Swannies. Alright, well, you never know with the old Grundy knocked out this weekend. Not knocked out, just suspended. His twin brother, old Marty Mattenham, might have to stand up a little bit more. That's like Stokes and Motlop look exactly the same, eh? As Grundy and that. Christensen. What about him? He looks like him. Hang on, your turn in a minute, mate. Alright. Yeah, so well, you know, they're my pick for the flag. I reckon they'll go all the way. Whether or not they do, we'll see. But Goods will need to have to start doing good, eh?
Good old Collingwood forever. They know how to play.
I think the Pies will go alright. They've probably got the most damaging midfield in the finals, I think, with Swan, Pendlebury and young Beams. He's been an absolute star this year. A lot of them, they all get up forward and kick goals as well. If Jolly goes down though, as he did go down for the West Coast game, they got smashed, so I think Jolly's the most pivotal part in Collingwood progressing through the final series.
I don't fucking like Collingwood. Next.
Dawes, Beams, Swan, Pendlebury, Cloak, all key aspects apart from Dawes. So if those keys fire, then they got something to talk about on Monday after the grand final at work. So good luck with the boys. Touch and go. If they fire, they'll win the AFL grand final this year.
Yeah, I think the Eagles will also be alright this year. I don't think they'll quite make it to the grand final, but they've got a really quite young list. Very talented. You know, your Roses, your Gaffs, your Hams, etc. They link the ball well, but when they come to play on Etihad or MCG, it's not as big as Subiaco at home, so I think that might be a bit of a weak point for them.
West Coast, probably going to be out the first week of the finals. Like, I don't see them going very far, and that's a serious one. Might have been being a dickhead in the other ones, but they've got no chance. Can't believe this yogurt's still going too, you know. Wow, good stuff.
Gaff, Shuey, Rosa, players that I didn't really know earlier on in the year. They've sort of stood up throughout the year and made a bit of a name for themselves, although they are only young. That's okay, you know. Years to come, they got plenty of firepower up forward, even though they're missing your Nikoskis and your Lacroix, those sort of people, and we're getting so close to me.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong.
I think the Cats are a real big chance, but I can't see them making it. They got probably the most finals experience out of any team, but I think their squad's a bit old now, getting on with the loss of Johnson this week. He's critical up forward. I don't think there'll be enough players around Hawkins' feet. You know, you've got your Motlops and that, but they're pretty inconsistent. So yeah, I don't think Geelong will get too far.
Yeah, Geelong playing at the G, probably going to win this week, and you know, I don't know about next week. Who knows what, not next week, but the week after brings. You know, they could be there. But yeah, you know, I think they'll get over Freo.
Geelong, the old Cats, the old wise Cats. I think they got the knowledge of the finals. They've got the potential, even with the loss of Stevie J for 1 week. I don't think it will make too much difference. They got the backup players, and they've got the youngsters coming through that can take them all the way. Whether or not they make it or not, we'll see in the next few weeks.
Yeah, Fremantle are just going to continue Fremantle's form just like any other year. They're just going to bow straight out.
Freo, Purple Haze, yeah. They're my pick. You know, the big sleeping giant, Ross Lyon, a few tricks in the bag. Yeah, that's who I got. Delight yogurt, you know. Who would have thought? They're so nice.
Freo, way to go. Yeah, we'll see about that in the next few weeks. McFarlane, key player down back. Pavlich. If the big Pav can fire up front, then You know, I think they could be the dark horse of the final series. Don't write them off. A lot of people are writing them off early, but would you shut up? And but I think, you know, on their day they can beat anyone. Whether or not they have their day, we'll soon see.
So join in the chorus and sing it one and all.
Yeah, North will travel over to Subiaco this week, and if old Big Drewy can fire up forward and kick 6 or so, Kieran Harper get under his feet, I think they're a big chance. Also Boomer, he's playing some good footy still, so North could rattle a few cages, but they won't be winning the grand final.
North Melbourne, don't give a shit, mate.
Shut up! North Melbourne will lose the first week of the finals and bow out in straight sets.
I personally think Sydney will win. I just think they've played the best footy this year. They're the highest team in tackles per game. They apply a lot of pressure inside 50, anywhere around the ground. I think they know how to shut players down. Plenty of good taggers, Kieran Jack, good midfielders, Hanbury, real young list. They're playing with a lot of confidence, and I think they'll take it right up to any team and they'll win this year.
North Melbourne.
Hawthorn will win the flag in 2012 AFL Grand Final.
That's what football means to me. That's how I like my...
I think the Tigers will be the team to get right up into the 8. They've got a very exciting list. They've still got the likes of Nahas, Cochin, Deledio, Martin, all firing. And got a few young guns coming through, but with them three, Nahas, Cochin, Deledio and Martin, they'll definitely get high up in the ladder.
Carlton, definitely, you know, a wretched run with injuries this year. Mickey Malthouse might be there, maybe even Paul Roos. That's who I'm hoping for, old Roosy legend. But yeah, we're coming for the flag next year. That's serious, man. You heard it here first. Blues are coming for the flag. Top 8, watch out, mate. Yeah.
There could be a number of teams to come into the 8 next year and make the finals, but I'm thinking that I've got 3 in mind, and they are Essendon, St Kilda and Carlton Football Club. I think Carlton with the new coach of Mickey M, as I like to call him, new 3-year deal down there. He knows how to win flags and win games for the boys. Essendon, they need to sort out their soft tissue injuries. New fitness coach. Once they get that sorted, they'll be a contender too. They're playing exciting brand of footy. And then when I said St Kilda, I'm going to change it to Richmond. I think they're on the way up, and so are their players. So it should be good final series next year. I'll see you then. Okay, that's it.
Make some noise, support the boys, and that's what football...
Hamish Hartlett will win the 2013 Brownlow medal.
Cochin, Brownlow will happen.
Fremantle Dockers will win the 2012 AFL Grand Final, and Matthew Pavlich will win the Norm Smith Medal 2012. That's going to happen.
Alright folks, that's it from us here at the Bakehouse. That's our footy talk. Hope you have a good weekend, win a few punts, scull for you Bevos, and most of all, hope your team gets up.
We've seen the joy that hard work brings. You made us cry, you made us smile. You hit the front, now it's all worthwhile.